Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome. I know most of you guys are probably going to catch this on the replay, and that's totally cool because I'm not streaming on my usual time, which is totally fine. I kind of felt like doing this, so it's kind of like in the spur of the moment. And while most of you guys probably remember, you know, Team Pixel, Team Pixel, right? What's up, Michael? What's going on, man? I got a bone to pick with Google. I got a very big bone to pick with Google. So this is a different type of podcast because if most people expected me to basically like bow down, pucker up, and like plant my face firmly between the cheeks of Google, yet another thing coming. Subwoofer, what's up, man? What's going on? Um, no, I won't. I won't be. You know, and whatever. If this screws my chances of ever being invited to them, then so be it. Whatever. But I don't like what I'm reading about um, when it comes to all this stuff going on with Google's statement regarding the um, the lifted screens from the body of the Pixel 5s. That's just like that's uh that's odd. Not a yeah, not a very good thing here. So, anyways, the article that I read this from, you guys know me. I cite my sources all the time. Um, so I'll put that in as well. You guys probably already heard people talking about it, whatever it may be. Anyways, I said I'm not gonna take too much time tonight, but here we go. All right. So there we have it. Google claims Pixel 5 body gap issue is a normal part of the design. That's very interesting, right? It's a normal part of the design, really. Having a raised screen slightly off the body is normal. And you're talking about this thing having an IP68 rating, okay? Which for those who don't really know, like for instance, my Pixel 4a could probably withstand water. It probably could. I'm not saying anyone should go and take their Pixel 4a and dunk it in water. Like, no. So say what? Normal part of the design. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that, Luis. I'm gonna get into that. But like, there's a lot of phones that could probably withstand, a small degree of submersion in water, but they're not like the manufacturer didn't pay to get the phone IP certified, to get that certification that says, okay, yes, this will withstand, 3 meters of water for 30 minutes, submerged, right? That's all the IP certification is, right? It's just being certified, rated to withstand water. So it's kind of alarming, to me that Google's going to take a playbook out of Apple's playbook. Well, take a play out of Apple's playbook, basically, and go with that it's normal attitude. As you remember back in the day where Apple tried to tell people, like they tried to literally tell their customers that you're not using your phone correctly. Do you guys remember that? I mean, if you watch it on the replay crew, you can comment if you guys remember that back in the day where Apple was literally telling people that you weren't holding your phone right, like when there was issues with the antenna bands and the signal connectivity, and then they were like, oh yeah, it's because you're not holding your phone right. And I used to laugh because I'd be like, what did Apple expect people to do? Like hold your phone in your left hand while balancing on your right foot, doing the hokey pokey with your big toe pointed upward and your pinky toe pointed downward. Like, what was the correct way to actually use an iPhone? That's what I was laughing about. So now Google is in that same position where they're telling people that it's normal for there to be a raised screen on the Pixel 5, that it's normal. I don't understand. Google has all the potential in the world on iPhone phone you are not holding. Oh yeah. Well, let me catch up with some of these. You're the customer. You spent your money to buy the phone. If you think the phone is trash, you're entitled to call it trash. Right. iPhone phone for you're not holding. Then Apple issued a bumper case. Yeah, Apple issued a bumper case. Yeah, it's just one of the weird concepts of Google to kind of do this. You know what I mean? Google is always going they're always going to be critiqued beyond anything out there. They're always going to be critiqued. I wouldn't be surprised if tech enthusiasts today were like going to complain about the position of the G logo on the back of a Pixel phone, which I'm actually going to talk about another thing that I got a bone to pick, but this is actually in a different concept, but this is a little bit later. Um, but yeah, people will, or like the orange button is not orange enough, or it's too dark, or it's too light. Like Pixel phones get critiqued really bad, and so when people tend to go out and kind of like trash on the Pixels, and they rarely even use a Pixel device, then yeah, I'll tend to advocate for the Pixels in that fact. But what I will not do is allow Google to try and pull the wool over everybody's eyes and say that this is normal. Like, because then what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to challenge Google to actually show us, release a photo or the blueprint design of the Pixel 5 and show us that a raised screen from the body is what they intended for. Like, I don't want to hear a press release that says, okay, yeah, this is pretty normal, everybody. Don't panic. Your phones are going to be fine. If it falls in the bathtub, it'll be fine. If you drop it in the pool, it's going to be fine. Like, don't tell me in a statement. Don't tell me in a statement. Show me proof. Show me that this is normal. Show me that this was part of the plan. Show us. Show everybody. Show it. Because again, yes, the Pixel 5 is not as expensive as the Pixel 4 and 3 were at time of release, right? They're not asking for $799 before taxes on the base model of the Pixel 5. They went 100 less, right? $699 was the starting price for it. And so if people are going to go and spend $600 for it, or whatever deal's coming out, if they get like some sort of $100 off thing or whatever the case may be, I want to see schematics. I want to see proof, right? Otherwise, don't try to sweep this under the rug and say it's normal, because it is not normal. If you didn't intend for the phone to have a raised screen from the body, then it's a defect. All right, let's call it what it is. To me personally, I think that this was a very, very bad move. Google already has a hard enough time getting people to actually consider the Pixel phone as a phone for them to buy, to use for like the next year or two. That's already a problem. So, what are you going to project to the masses out there? You know what I mean? Because the geeks buy the phones because the geeks want to review the phones, or they want to be able to say like they have a Google phone. I know this, right? The YouTubers buy it because they want to unbox it. They want to show that they have it. They want to say, hey, we got the Pixel 5. Hey, this is what the Pixel 5 can do. Hey, this is the photos it can take. Hey, this is yada, 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 and yada. That's what they wanted. That's why they get it, right? Just to say that they have it. And then you have the geeks that are like, I got it because it's Google. It's going to be able to do this. It's going to be able to do that. It's going to be able to, like, one day out of nowhere just wake up and transform into a bigger size Pixel 5 phone with arms and legs and a face on the screen. And it's going to go into the kitchen and make me coffee when I need it before I go to work. Like, the geeks expect that out of a Google phone. You know what I mean? And then the average consumers are like, what's a Pixel? Or when you say, yeah, you're going to get a Pixel 5, they're going to ask you, is that like a better camera? Is that how many, you mean megapixels? Like, I get that a lot when I talk to people that don't even know what a Google Pixel is. And they'll be like, yeah, I got a Pixel. Like, pixel or megapixel? Like, no, the Pixel phone. It's just one of those things. Google has the money to recall the phone. Why they are being greedy. I don't know if it's an act of being greedy or if it's just embarrassment. Google needs to listen to their customers' complaints and fix the defect in the next model they put out. It's not even really a next model that they're putting out. I just think that they should just do replacements. First of all, they should be on top of their quality control and basically find out why some of the Pixel phones that are getting into the hands of customers have a bit of a gap between the screen and the body of the phone. Find out why. What's causing it? Is it the type of glue that they're using to seal the screen to the phone? Like, what is happening? Find out why. You know what I mean? And then do replacements, just like they did. Like when the Pixel 1 had the microphone issue because the PCB board had a hairline crack in the soldering because the soldering was defective, and then people had to get it replaced. They would go and get it fixed. They would go get it replaced. Those types of things. That's what they were doing. They were doing replacements on that. When the Pixel 2, I think the 2 XL had screen burn-in, they were replacing that. They were doing a lot of things when people were complaining of defects with Pixel phones. So because of that, I think that they should do that with the Pixel 5. They know this is an issue already. More and more people are reporting that they're unboxing their Pixel 5s and they're looking to inspect the phones. And while some people don't have this defect, some people do. So that's a defect. It's not normal. It's definitely not normal, Google. And I challenge Google right now. Share this. Take this live stream and tweet it at Google and at them. You know, I challenge them to show everybody how this is normal. Because I firmly disagree. And because of this, I've actually put a halt to me even wanting to buy a Pixel 5. Because I'm not spending $700 on a phone that's going to have a defect to it. Even if it went down in price and, like, you know, say the time that I would have gotten it, which would be sometime next year, you know, if I had planned to, my plans have changed. You know, I'll probably get one a little bit later on down the road when, you know, it's a lot cheaper, and just to have it within the collection of Pixel devices that I have, it'll be when I actually do that. But as to like getting it to be like my daily driver phone, no. You know, I don't need to have it as my daily driver phone. It's going to have this defect, and Google plans to do nothing about it. Now, if Google was to say off jump, like, look, hey, everyone that's had, you know, their screen just slightly gapped from the body of their Pixel 5, you know, reach out to us. We're doing warranty replacements, or we're going to replace them. If they were to do that, then yeah, I'd be okay. Because if I bought it and I got it and it had a raised screen, I can send it back. I can get a replacement. But no way am I going to invest, and Google's going to tell me and everybody else that this is absolutely normal. It's not. It's not normal at all.
I don't understand.
And that's your problem. Okay, that was kind of funny. I wasn't planning for that to happen. Carlos will buy one to show his viewers the pros and cons of the product before buying it. If Carlos thinks it's trash, he will return for a refund after he does his review. Yeah, Carlos will do his thing. But I mean, I don't know, just like people say that I'm biased, I gotta say it. And you know, Carlos is a little biased himself too. He likes iPhones. Nothing wrong with it. But a lot of the things that Carlos is pointing out that's, you know, going on with the Pixel 5, the camera comparison he did, I don't know. He pointed out some stuff. I didn't see the phones in person. I think that's the hard part to say to judge, right? Because like on screen, it's going to look different when you're viewing it from a screen. Like if I'm watching it from my laptop or from my phone, and then he's showing demos between night sight on the Pixel 5 and night mode on the iPhone 12. And he's pointing out, you know, how night sight on the Pixel 5 has issues or overexposure or oversaturation or undersaturation or all these things, right? Like it's really hard to gauge that. I got to see it in person. I don't doubt him. I'm just saying it's kind of hard. But when he's talking about like the speaker, when he's talking about, you know, the screen itself, the display, those types of things, people need to pay attention to Carlos on that. He has the phone. I mean, that's one thing that Carlos will not do is, you know, to trash a Pixel 5. No, I don't think he's gonna go make stuff up about the Pixel 5, you know, to trash it. The photos I got to see in person. I got to from both, you know, and then that way I can see what he's talking about. Because other than that, from my viewing screen, because I watched his video from my Pixel 4a, and they look pretty close, night mode and night sight on the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 12. They look pretty close. So I have to see it in person. So I can't say that, that it's wrong or it's right. But as far as for like the audio and subtle things that he's talking about, that's kind of a frown upon a Pixel 5. Yeah, I can kind of see that. The whole 5G thing, I really don't care about. I really don't. Um, you know what? Next year it may be better. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't hang on one phone and linger on it too long because I do upgrade periodically when I can. So I'm not too worried about it. Um, but what I will say this is that I challenge Google. I challenge Google. I want to see them show us schematics of their what they wanted the phone to be built like, the blueprint of everything that had to do with the phone, the prototype, and show us that it had a gap between the screen and the body. Because if it doesn't, then Google, take your sorry excuse back to your bank, deposit that thing back in, and then start direct depositing replacement devices to those people who have a gap with their Pixel 5. I'll say it that much and challenge Google to that. The other thing I kind of want to talk about or kind of rant about, you know what I mean? Just, yeah, is this whole thing that people are complaining about the new Google icons and whatnot. The new Gmail icon, right? That's on the Pixel 5, the way it looks right now and everything like that. Like, riddle me this, people. Does the icon really change the experience of what you have with Gmail? Because I'm seeing articles like trying to show people how to get the original Gmail icon back on your Android phone. And they're like, oh yeah, the beauty of Android is you could use a launcher, and you could use a launcher and you could download icon packs. You've been able to do that with Android for the longest time. That was probably one of the biggest quintessential things about Android that a lot of people that, our diehard Android fans loved about Android is customization and the ability to make the phone yours. You get it out the box, a friend can get the exact same phone, and when you guys set it up the way you guys want to set it up, when you turn the screen on, I guarantee your phones won't look exactly alike. You'll have a different icon pack, a different launcher, maybe the stock launcher, maybe a different theme. If it's Samsung, hell, Samsung was very customizable. You can download theme packs and then have it completely take over your phone. People complain too much, bro. They do. You're absolutely right. They do. Yeah. Hang on. It's comical. Watching Carlos inside a phone store doing a return, and then the store rep acts like they do not know what he is talking about. It's because it's store rep people. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Stop expecting store rep people to be on par with those that you follow here on YouTube and on blogs and platforms and things like that. Okay. There's only certain people. There's only certain people that work for stores like Best Buy or Target Mobile or Walmart Mobile, or those that work at a Metro store or those that work at a Boost Mobile store that will know something about these phones and mobile technology. But not every one of them does. There are people that just get hired to make a paycheck, and they're like, okay, here, look, this month the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is the phone that we must sell. So sell as much of these as you can, and that's all they're trained to do. They're not trained to know all the ins and outs of the specs. Like if you walked in there and you told them, hey, what modems inside of a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, that 9 times out of 10 that rep is not going to know what the hell you're talking about. They're not. So yeah, Carlos always throws these people for a spin, and that's why you can't take Carlos. You can't fool Carlos. You can't take him for a fool. Now I'll tell any Best Buy rep, whoever actually watches this right now, if Carlos walks into your store, and I mean Carlos S Tech, go to his YouTube channel. But if he walks into your store, don't try to game him because he knows his shit, straight out. But anyways, but yeah, so we know that Android's customizable to that extent. You know what I mean? And people are complaining that the way that the icon looks, like, come on, people, man, STFU, seriously. Like, you're gonna complain over the way an icon looks? That doesn't change the experience. When I launched my Gmail, just because it looks like that, well, if I can get to, yeah, just because it has all the colors now, it has blue, red, orange, and like a yellowish to green. But when I open it, it's still Gmail. It's still Gmail. It's still the same. I think one of the dumbest things they did was they put Google Meets inside Gmail. Like what the hell? You have Google Meets as a separate app to launch, but then you also have it within Gmail. Like, those are some of the not so subtle but dumb things that Google does that makes absolutely no sense. But the way that the icon looks, the color of the icon, and all those things, that does not change the user experience. So I don't understand why people are going to complain about that. That is beyond me. So what? So Google wanted to do a refresh of their icons. All their icons are changing. You notice that, and it kind of looked weird too, right? Because if you look at like apps like the Chrome browser, that's always had the multicolor thing that Google has, right? With the Google logo, it's always had the multicolor: red, blue, green, yellow. It's always had that. Photos, is in that. All to kind of look like that. Big deal, people. Like what's the point? Cry over something as weird as well, I think I froze there for a second. That's crazy. But anyways, what I was saying is that, is that how petty we're going to be today, people? That because technology is not that innovative like it used to be, now we're going to complain about icon packs and how they look? Like, you're on Android, for Christ's sakes. Just download a launcher, get an icon pack and install that puppy on there and then keep it moving. STFU, complainers and whiners, STFU already, man. These days, the way that I think, I don't have time for the stupidity and the dumb things. You know what I mean? Let's talk. Let's talk about things that's actually serious. Let's talk about things that's serious, not an icon pack. The Pixel 5 with the raised screen issue, that's serious. That's serious because if massive amount of customers who bought the Pixel 5 that has that defect on their Pixel 5 hear from Google themselves that it's normal, then they go for a swim and that phone hits water and actually tilts itself at the right angle, just enough for the pressure of the water to shoot itself in and get into the body and then start doing some internal liquid damage. I mean, yeah. So what? Because Google's got money to burn, they actually won a lawsuit? Like, they actually want to get sued? Because you know what, Google, I'll save you some time. If you want to get sued, like if you want to give up money, basically, not get sued, if you want to give up money, if you want to give out money, I'll save you some time. Don't build defective phones. Just find everybody's Gmail account and send them a Gmail and say, hey, we're going to send you $10,000. And all you got to do is click the link below and reply back to Google. And put it through like a security check thing, right? To protect the connection between. So then, like, people with Gmail accounts can go and give a way for Google to send them out to send them out 10 grand, whether they're going to direct deposit into people's bank accounts or hell, bring back the Google Wallet card and just put 10 G's on and send to people. I mean, you don't have to make a defective phone, Google, if you want to pay people, if you want to give money out. Shoot, I'll take money from you. Go pay me. Straight out pay me. Come on, G, pay me. Don't build crappy phones, just pay me if you want to give away money. Because if you're not in the business, Google, of giving away money, then I suggest that you shouldn't feed people malarkey and just do a recall and put it out there. If you got a phone, if you got the Pixel 5 with a raised screen, please send it to us. We'll replace it, no charge. Pay for the shipping. For them to send a defective phone? Actually, no. You send out a replacement phone, and once they get it, inside the box should have a return envelope. And they stick the defective Pixel 5 in there, and then they got 14 days for it to get back to you. But you do it the right way. You do it with a tracking number that the customer can track that package back to Google. Therefore, they know that it made it to Google, and there's no funny business, and they're not charged $700 for a Pixel 5 because Google claims they didn't get it back. Like, no. Do it the right way. Do right by people. See, I don't care if Google makes mistakes and builds a defective phone or whatnot. That's not gonna deter me away from considering a Pixel phone as my daily driver phone. And I think for a lot of consumers out there, they wouldn't be too concerned in that realm, that aspect of it. Now, if the Pixel 5 blew up, yeah, a lot of people would be concerned. A raised screen? No, they'll give the Pixel 6 a chance if they have a very good experience with the Pixel 5. But give them a good experience with the Pixel 5. You took their money. Fix that. And for those consumers out there complaining about something as stupid as how an icon looks, that doesn't change the user interface, not at all. So what the hell are people complaining about? Absolutely makes no sense. Like, I don't know, man. The mobile tech game's getting weird. Everyone wants to go and trash on other people because you ain't got a 5G phone and 5G is supposed to be this and that. So now everyone feels pressure to go and get 5G phones. And then you got people complaining about icon packs. You got people that, like, and all of a sudden everybody is a professional photographer too. Like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna cut the cord already and just go right on. And I don't give a damn if anyone doesn't like me after this. But now everyone's a freaking professional photographer. Everybody's a professional photographer right now. Oh, you got to have the best night sight. You just got to. For what? For what? I mean, what? You getting extracurricular in bed that you need to have your phone actually take some pretty decent shots in low light? Because that's probably like the only real reason why anyone would really actually use night sight. I'm being real. Sorry if you don't like my attitude today. I'm just saying, everybody's now a professional photographer. Everybody is. Like, you know what? These phones are going to compete in every aspect. Right now, and in the last couple of years, it's been the camera game. I get that. Every phone company is trying to put out a phone that can take really good photos. But you know what? It's not going to replace a DSLR. You're never going to get the exact shots you would get with a DSLR and multiple different lenses. You just won't. Now, will I say that these phones are garbage when it comes to photos? No. But every one of them is going to have its strengths and its weaknesses. It's pretty ridiculous if people are going to think that the iPhone, the Samsung Galaxy devices, and the Pixel are just going to have equally matched cameras. Because then what the hell else are they going to compete on after that? You know what I mean? Samsung is Android. Pixel is Android. So is LG, Motorola, Huawei, and Xiaomi, and New Mobile, and all these other companies. They're Android, right? The only one that's opposite from them is an iPhone, which runs iOS. But other than that, real talk, they're not. They got to have something else to compete on. Cameras is where it's going to be at. Samsung likes to overly saturate its photos. They like their stuff to look almost comic book cartoonish. Some people like that. Samsung caters. Google, this year, I don't know why they did it this year. It was kind of stupid of them. They took out the neural processor for photography, right? So the Pixel 4, the Pixel 3 has the neural processing chip, which is specifically dedicated to process images that the Pixels take. The Pixel 3a doesn't have it. I expected the Pixel 4a not to have it. The Pixel 5 and the Pixel 4a 5G doesn't have it either. So yeah, that's gonna really mess with the Pixel. Yeah, well, of course, yeah, bro. Jose's up in here. What's up, Jose, man? I hope the Pixel 4a 5G doesn't have this issue. I'm actually thinking about getting one. I really am. It sucks for those who got the defective units. Yeah, it does. But I think the new batches have been fixed. I believe so too. Bro, I just took a look at a picture of my dog, and it came out beautiful. I love the low light camera on this phone. Yeah, see, people have preferences. You know what I mean? And you like the low light. And I think Carlos on his live stream, it was on Periscope. He didn't like it compared to the iPhone 12's night mode. You know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? People have their preferences. Like I said, Samsung, okay, I'm gonna call like it is. They oversaturate their photos. Their image processing oversaturates colors. But there are people who actually like that. You know, there's people who still believe in Santa Claus. But hey, no, I'm sorry, I'm talking shit now. Then you got people that like the iPhones, because the iPhones they take really good photos, and they take really good video. You know what I mean? And they try to get it true to color. People like that. The Pixels have been touted to having the best cameras until every other company caught up to them pretty much already. They try to go for true to life photos too. You know what I mean? They each have their own thing. It is what it is. I like how my photos come out from Pixel phones. That's why I like using them. And I like taking a lot of pictures. And no, I'm not a professional photographer. I like capturing moments so I can have my memories. You know what I mean? We don't live forever. And the older I get, the more things I forget. So having photos to look at, to go back to the day where I went, somewhere with my family, it's nice to have. And if I have it in a very crispy photo, it's even better. And the Pixels give me that. But other than that, man, I mean, I don't know. Google just kind of went backwards with that. No neural processor in the Pixel 5. And then now we're already springing up on some sort of rumors that there's going to be like a Pixel 5 Pro or some crap like that. Like, come on, man. Really? Like, you know what? I like Pixel phones, but enough already. Enough with we're going to release the 4A in August, and then we're going to release the 5 in October. We're going to release the 4A 5G in November. And then what, December we get a Pro? We get a Pixel 5 Pro? Like, are you for real? We can just put it out all at the same time. That makes sense. It does not make sense to me. Google, I don't know what the hell they're doing. And I still want proof, Google. Don't tell me it's normal for a raised screen. I have a bone to pick with them on that. You know, because it's hard for me to go and tell people, like, you know what, like, to validate Google when it comes to building hardware. And they something like this happens where I'm a reasonable person to say, yeah, defects happen. Google's not the only one that's ever done it. Samsung had a defect with their battery in the Note 7. You know what I mean? Like, but when you try to cover it up, when you try, I mean, that was part of the reasons why, like, you know, I had a slight thing against iPhones. It wasn't so much that, you know, they were bad. It was more of the company itself and the reputation the company had. Like a company that would go out of its way to tell you that you're not holding your phone right. Like, who the flip are you to tell me that? Like, you're not gonna tell me how to hold my phone. If I want to be like L from Death Note and hold my phone just like this and put it to me or just like that, I'll hold my phone like this. You ain't gonna tell me I'm holding it wrong. You ain't gonna tell me that I gotta hold it this way, standing on my right foot with my big toe pointing up and my pinky toe grabbing the ground, doing the hokey pokey and creating some sort of lazy eye. You're not gonna tell me that. That's how I should hold my phone. All right. In the words of Jason Statham and The Rock and Hobbs and Shaw, no one tells me what to do. And I'm real on that. And I think it's just crazy. I think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that Google's even going to try to go that route. Like, come on, man. Come on, G company. Just replace the phones. Just replace the phone to keep it moving. Pixel 6 is coming. Focus on that. Right now is a time where they got to be focusing on the Pixel 6 and making sure that when they bring this phone out, there's not issues that everyone's just going to tear apart. And you know what? To a lot of those nitpickers out there, that I'm gonna say it too. You're gonna pick on the Pixel for the things that you guys call it shortcomings. Well, then you better do the same with Samsung phones, with iPhones, and everything else. Because if you keep giving passes to Samsung, to iPhone, to LG, to Motorola, but then you straight bash the Google Pixel phone for the same thing, I'm tired of people. I'm gonna call your asses out. I'm gonna call you out, and I don't give a damn if I go down to one subscriber only. I don't care anymore. Like this whole community has gone in its really weird way, and I've been quiet about it. But flip that, I ain't gonna be quiet no more. And so I say it like this: does the Pixel 5 get a pass? Hell no. I ain't giving them a pass. And I said, and I challenge anybody, take the link to this YouTube live stream replay video and at Google with it, and then tell them to watch it. And they're going to hear me say it again. I want proof. Show me a blueprint. Show me a freaking, a prototype that showed the Pixel 5 with the raised screen, and then I'll buy your excuse. But if your original design for the Pixel 5 did not have a raised screen, then STFU and replace people's stuff and keep it moving and admit there's a problem with quality. There was a problem with quality. And hey, if you guys commission Foxconn to build a phone, then go with a different manufacturing, go with a different company, commission a different company to build the phone for you. Do that. That's what I would say. Jose wants a 6.7 inch. Hang on. You want a 6.7 inch Pixel 5 with flagship specs? I don't care about the flagship specs. If the phone is solid and works, it's fine. Dude, like after, having my own Pixel 4a and using it and been using it and since been using it, I'm totally fine with this. I'm totally liking it. The 730G, not slowing me down. It's actually pretty good. And I did pick me up, a fabric case for it at Best Buy. So yeah, but I mean, it's pretty solid. Google Fi would have been better off working with BYOD program, carrier, network, unlocked devices. What do you mean Google Fi? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean like selling the Pixel 5? Like Google themselves? Because Google Fi is Google's they're an MVNO, right? And you know, and I think they should be doing that too. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this right now, right? But you know, if you guys anyone that's on Google Fi, if you guys port in a number to Google Fi, you get $300 off off a phone, which applies to the Pixel 4a 5G. Which that phone on Google Fi is going to be $599, so you'll actually get it for $299. You get $300 off. Just letting people know out there, if you're interested in the Pixel 4a 5G and you're on Google Fi, take advantage of that. You know, this whole thing with the Pixel 4a and the 2-year subscription thing, I'm actually cool with it. I actually like it. I have no problem using Google Fi right now, you know, because I am mostly at home with home Wi-Fi, so it's not a real big deal for me. And then still, my visible line is free. My bill's actually due here in a few days. It's actually due on the 8th, but still shows $0. So it's been 1 year and 1 month that I haven't paid a bill on Visible. Solid. That's something to smile about with my depressing life. So Tariq, anyone getting 5G on Verizon prepaid? I don't have Verizon prepaid. I know Visible's getting 5G. So yeah. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And to be quite honest with you, like you know, just like the whole race thing with flagship and all that other stuff. Like, look, people buy what you like, buy what you're interested in. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm gonna start telling people right now to look out for is if I see news that says the phone blew up on like 13 people, then I'm gonna tell you guys, okay, you know that phone's trash. You know, if I've used the phone myself and it's absolutely like slow, then yeah, I'm gonna tell you it's slow. Google Fi should trade T-Mobile service for AT&T. I doubt they're gonna do that. I think AT&T would charge them more to use their network, and that's why they're sticking with T-Mobile because it's cheap. It's cheap. You know what I think Google should do? Take some of that billions and billions of dollars that they got and build their own network. How about that? I mean, shoot, they were trying to build Google Fiber across the United States. Why not take that failed project of Google Fiber and then try to go in on that? Sorry, getting text messages right now. But yeah, it would be dope as hell. It would be dope as hell if Google would just build out their own network. Build out their own network. Hell, be a fifth carrier. Make it a fatal 5-way. Dude, I'd be so inclined to have that. Sorry, guys. I'm getting text messages right now. You guys hear my kids? They're supposed to be asleep, but they ain't asleep. Hang on one sec. I gotta mute the mic because I gotta let them know I can hear them. They're supposed to be asleep. It's like already 11:19. Okay, I'm back. I think what would actually be cheaper is to build out towers and roll out Google Fiber. Oh, can the Google Fiber project, man, completely. Can that and just build build wirelessly. Build wireless technology already. Build your own network to I mean, why not? We know that Apple will eventually, right? Apple's considering being not only just providing their own hardware and software, but they're also now looking into options of building their own network. And from what I remember, I think it was like 6 or 7 months ago, of an article that I read, they were actually thinking about using satellite to provide mobile phone connectivity. Oh, wait, I didn't remember that. I got fed up with AT&T slowing down my hotspot, so I switched to one of AT&T's MVNOs. Gotcha. I agree, Tito. It would be amazing, wouldn't it, Jose? Wouldn't it? That'd be totally awesome. Shoot, I'd advocate hard for Google Fi, just with the type of plans that you're able to kind of create with them and be a little, creative with their stuff. It's actually pretty cool. At least I think so. But yeah, I mean, if because you know what, I'll tell you this right now. If Apple successfully builds their own mobile network and uses satellite to do that connectivity, game over. Game over. Because you know what, like think about it. Think of the possibilities, right? If Google built their own mobile network, whether they went satellite or they didn't go satellite, right? And then Apple built their own mobile network, dude, it would be a total game changer, and it would push for a much stronger for a very, very much stronger competition, because Verizon doesn't build their own hardware. AT&T doesn't build their own hardware. T-Mobile doesn't build their own hardware. They can't even build out their own hardware for their network. So they would be so inclined to do something to try to keep customers. Because could you imagine going to an Apple store, getting you the latest iPhone, doing it over payments, and then signing up for mobile phone connectivity for your iPhone through Apple? And just paying one bill. So they'll be like, okay, you know what, for like, let's say they roll this thing out by the time the iPhone 15 comes out. So you get the iPhone 15 Pro Max at $34 a month to pay it off. And then on top of that, you'll get unlimited service from Apple for another $50 on top of that. And then, of course, you get Apple Care or Apple Care Plus. You just get it all in one place, right? So, I mean, like, yeah, you may have a bill close to about $100, but you're paying everything in one spot. Your whole bill for just having a mobile phone is consolidated into one area, man. Yep, that's the way of it. The force is strong with you, Yoda. Yeah, that's the way to go. Hell yes, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, Dish Network, and Google Fi as primary network owners would put lots of competition to the U.S. market. It would, and Apple. Don't forget Apple, because Apple's going to do satellite mobile phone connectivity. That's going to be pretty. That's going to be pretty awesome. And if you're thinking about that, if you're like, well, how would that work? If you're hearing good stuff about Starlink, just imagine that on your phone, directly to your phone. You know what I mean? You can go into rural areas as long as your phone can have a clear line of sight with the southern hemisphere. You're connected. Bro, that'd be insane. Now, if Google would just build out their own network and stop paying T-Mobile to use their network and actually build out their own, like I said, cancel Google Fiber and build out your own network. Dude, Google would be a force to be reckoned with, because then all it would have to do is just pretty much get like their phones pretty solid. They got it all. You got Android as the operating system. You got the Pixel phone as a hardware to hold on, hold the software on. You got Google Fi and its own network to basically connect with for 5G, LTE. You got it all right there. You got it all. So if you got it all, hell, dude, you can come up with all kinds of quirky stuff when it comes to like getting a Pixel phone and knowing that you're going to keep people with you because you're providing them service, and people know the service is not T-Mobile's. It's not T-Mobile's. It's not the former Sprint new T-Mobile. It's none of that. You know what I mean? I don't got a way out there, bro. I don't got a way out there. I did the other night. Well, for a little while. Then I had to find a place to go for a while. But yeah, no, I'm here, man. And I'm not gonna ask you guys to come all out this way, dude, because you guys are far out there, and it's already like 11. Sup's going on? But yeah, so that to me right there, that would really change the game. When Apple, when I say when, because I have a strong feeling that Apple is going to do it. Apple is going to provide their own mobile service to their iPhones. and people are going to be able to get it all in one spot. You ain't got to go to T-Mobile. You ain't got to go to AT&T. You can go directly to the Apple Store, get you the latest new iPhone, upgrade to it, make monthly payments on it if you can't pay it all up front, and get Apple phone service on it directly through them. And it's satellite because, again, they've been watching. Apple's got its eye on Starlink. Like I said, that's going to be a game changer. And if Google wants to be smart, they need to break away from T-Mobile. They need to can the Google Fiber project because they ain't going nowhere with it. And instead invest that money, invest billions into building their own network. We don't need just 4 major carriers. Fuck it, let's have 6. Oh, Royal Rumble. Let's just have it as a Royal Rumble. Just have a lot of them in there. I wouldn't mind at all. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. But again, like I say, all just about from what I talked about tonight. And I'm not bullshitting anybody. I really encourage this. At Google. So Google can hear me say this with their little statement of it's normal for a raised screen. If it's normal, show me the damn prototype and show me the blueprint that it was supposed to have a raised screen, then I'll believe you. Otherwise, retract your statement, replace people's phones that have that raised screen problem. Simple as that. And for other people out there that's complaining about the new Gmail icon, shut up. Stop complaining about something as stupid as an icon because stopping by to say good night. Good night. Sleep with the angels. But just because the Gmail logo is different doesn't mean that Gmail is the whole user experience is different. Like, it's stupid. You know what they actually should do? Take the stupid Google Meets out of Gmail. Since there's already an app, if people wanted to use Google Meets, they would fucking download it. Simple as that. Straight out. 6 primary carriers sounds great. The more the merrier. Let's do 12. Fuck it. I'll find me a bunch of people to invest in a company for me, and we'll build our own network. And then, you know what? Like, I'll just be cutting some fucking amazing deals for people. I like the new Gmail icon. Yeah, there's nothing fucking wrong with it. But people are actually complaining about it, and then it's Android. Download a damn launcher and then download the icon pack. Shoot. I know people who just can't let go of retro stuff that people download icon packs that has like the very original Instagram icon. Like, come on, man. They actually finally changed it to a decent icon. Yeah, but even then, I mean, Google refreshes things, every now and then, right? Just to kind of change it up. Nothing can stay the same forever. It just gets boring. So yeah, but again, the icon doesn't mean that that's the experience you're gonna have, and I think that's why I hate people when they bitch about stupid things like that. An icon, the icon's gonna ruin my experience. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to get. It's so fruity colored. Oh my god, what you guys got issues with that? You guys insecure about yourselves? Those that are complaining that it's rainbow color, you guys got insecurities? Seek therapy. I am literally done with the mobile tech bullshit. I really am. I ain't let nothing slide anymore. Google, replace people's phones and just shut up already. Replace people's phones. You know damn well that it's not normal for the screen to be lifted from the body, right? You know what else that Google's got to do? Fix the damn proximity sensor in that thing. Everyone, I'm seeing lots of people reporting their Pixel 5s having that bleep, 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 just going on and on and on and on. Like Tony Pazzo, the homie, Tony himself had that problem. I told him the factory reset his phone and actually fixed it for him. I don't know if it's happening again, though. He hasn't messaged me on Twitter to say it started up again. But, I mean, do everyone really have to, reset their phones just to stop that proximity sensor? Like, come on, man. I like the Google Pixel phones, don't get me wrong. And you know what? Ain't no one going to tell me otherwise. But I can call out a phone that even though that, I back, I can call out for its wrongs. And the Google Pixel 5 has got some major issues. Not that it's a terrifically horrible phone. I know that's a weird statement to say. Not that it's anything like that. Because you know what? I mean, the experience is going to be different. But these things shouldn't be happening. Proximity sensor, raised screen. And my Pixel 4a, I have an actual speaker on the top. I actually do. It's not under the screen. Okay, I liked the what the hell was it called? Not the Sanyo. What the hell was it called again? Oh, the Sony, I think Sony Aquos Crystal. I liked that phone to a degree. I hated phone calls because you know the technology that it used, and I'm not gonna like that with a Pixel 5. I'm just not. Yeah. So am I gonna buy a Pixel 5? Yes, I am. Am I gonna buy it anytime soon? Hell no, it's not happening. It's not happening. Maybe if like someone sells it on like online for like $200, yeah, I'll buy it then just to have it in there, right? Because I have the Pixel 4 in there. You know, like having Google Pixel phones for me is like catching Pokemon. Got to catch them all. Um, but yeah, as far as it being my daily driver, no, I'm absolutely fine with the Pixel 4a. I'm absolutely fine with it. It's pretty solid. It does what I need it to do. And so yeah, um, I'll leave it pretty. I'll leave it pretty much at that. Yeah, Google bad problems. Um, and then we'll see what happens. So, anyways, yeah, I can't promise you guys that I'll be going live again tomorrow or whatnot. Maybe in the next couple of days I will. Like I said, I'm working through some stuff. I just kind of felt like jumping on here and talking, and I'm so happy to see you guys back in here just chatting with me. So I really appreciate that. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing, especially in my dark times. So I love all you guys for that. I really do, genuinely do. Gene, you're freaking late, man. Alex, tell him he's not ready. Someone tell Gene he is not ready. You know what? Fuck it. Copied. I don't want to sit here all slummed out in darkness. So, boom. There it is. Who wants in? I'll probably go on for like another half hour or so. Half hour. We'll see where it goes. I don't know. My Wi-Fi is acting so weird. Oh wait, I know why. Because it's Cox. That's why it's acting so weird. Because it's Cox. And the reason why it's called that is because when you think they're dependable, you get rear-ended with no Vaseline. You don't even get a hug. What up, bro?
What's up, Tito? Yeah.
How's it going, man?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. I'm getting totally raped by Cox right now.
Are you?
I can see myself kind of glitching. I don't know. It's like I look weird. Like sometimes like I'll move and it just freezes.
You gotta love Cox, bro.
Yeah, no homo.
I don't have Cox, honestly. I have to deal with Spectrum. That's bad enough.
Yeah. No. Gene popped in here. I'm trying to see if he's gonna come in though. But yeah, anyone else that want to come in and chit chat, the link's right there. Anybody? I don't care. You don't have to be a tech reviewer or any of that stuff just to come in here and talk. Just come in here and talk.
I'm gonna take on your consumer. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Word up, you.
What up, Alex?
What's up, bro? Well, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm glad I haven't had none of them problems with the Pixel. I just posted some pictures on Instagram of the dog with the low light, bro.
Well, I'm gonna go check it out.
It came out amazing. Like I love the camera on this thing, bro. The video quality. Jose liked it a lot. I made a couple of videos off this phone. I just made a new one today.
Oh, nice.
And the audio and the video comes out great, bro. I'm telling you, great.
Yeah,
I cannot complain.
They just need to fix other people's problems, man. Who the hell wants to have a gap in their phone? And that's why I say, man, Google, freaking show us the blueprints or shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, nah, that was bullshit for them to say some stupid shit like that.
Oh yeah, dude, that's
not even right. How you gonna tell somebody that just spent a whole bunch $700? Especially if they did what I did. I paid the insurance off too. It was $158. So I spent a total of $908 on this phone.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
908, bro.
That kind of money they should have gave you a Snapdragon 865 Plus.
I know.
They should have just customized that just for you. Should be like,
What?
it's like Alex, $900. Don't worry about that, man. We got this special chip for you. Let's open that phone up.
Yes. Send it back to us.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of people saying it's not even that bad at all. Those that actually have the phone and use it.
Yeah, you seen the picture?
Yeah.
Bro, it's amazing. I like the camera a lot, bro. I like the camera a lot.
Well, that's good.
I
I don't
love
know,
the
man.
I love the battery life, bro. I'm at 13% right now on my Google Pixel, and I took it off the charger last night at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Gotcha, man.
And I was doing a lot of speed testing on Periscope and shit. And you seen what I was doing on I don't know if you've seen my IG videos. I was speed testing on IG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I watch the stories on there. I've been posting up some dumbass stories on my Instagram, dude.
No, the guy was funny, bro. The dude that tried to throw that thing and he threw himself with. How the hell jackass did he let go of it? Bitch, how stupid can you be, bro? Jesus Christ. He held onto that thing for dear life.
Wolford, do I have you on Instagram?
I don't know.
I didn't even know.
Let me check.
Let's
Let's see. OnePlus. Here. Instagram.
Bro, I'm loving this fiber.
What's your name on Instagram?
Instagram? Well, it's right there at DTito Escobar.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I've been posting some stupid stories. I found that that redneck dude that keeps throwing that jug of liquid at the girl he calls Karen.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny as hell. Oh, that's Karen. Fuck yeah.
Just some shit to try to make me laugh, bro. And I just got addicted to watching that stuff. I'm like, every freaking video of his is always the same thing. He's always throwing a jug of liquid at some girl he's calling Karen, or he throws hot dogs at her.
Oh,
like,
following you. Yeah.
Yeah, Gene, I know you're on the gram. I'm following you. I'm seeing that.
The Rock.
You know, posted on my gram too, dude.
I don't think I have Gene on the gram. Don't you know my location? Freak off.
That's crazy.
Yo, you be posting the most funniest things, bro.
I'm just trying to laugh nowadays. You know what I mean? I feel like the more I make myself laugh, and
yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah,
laughter is always good.
I know, Gene. You follow me on the gram. Gene, get your ass in here, man. Go to a different room or something. That's like crazy, dude. Oh man, I've been watching all this stuff go down on the news. Like, I got people that's like messaging me, like, did I vote? Like, I don't fucking care to vote right now. I already did. I'm just like, it's like the last thing on my mind right now. It's just crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I was laughing here as I was watching the news the other day, and they're like, so like it shows that Biden won the state of Arizona, and then like I'm hearing on the news, they haven't finished counting it. I'm like, how the fuck do you not finish counting, but you won the state? Like, dude, seriously?
Yeah, that's just crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. I know. The night I was going through some stuff, and I called Ray up. He was telling me that him and Carlos were watching the news. They were trying to see, you know, what would happen. Something about, like, Ray was saying something about that if Biden won, that, you know, Apple stores are going to close down. I'm like, what?
Loving this I was gonna say Google Fiber, this Verizon Fiber.
Yeah, fiber's good, except for Google, because they haven't expanded out here, because stupid city over here is like, no. They love their cocks here.
Why?
Maricopa County.
Bro, I'm getting 940 down and 960 up.
Shit, I ain't getting close to that. I'm getting about 300s of fuck yous, and that's about it.
No, I get 300 downstairs. Like I was speed testing the computer.
No, I mean,
downstairs.
my internet says 300, but then like my live stream just glitches, dude. Like the uplink is like going anywhere between 80 to 150, and it's still like sometimes I'm frozen. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting about 300 down, 300 up, 150 up. A fuck you, some Cox,
Oh
literally.
no, I'm getting it symmetrical. I get 300 and 40 down and
Yeah.
360 up with
Jeez, man.
Verizon Plus. Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're going to Alex's house to use his internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What? Them
You go
upload
ahead.
speeds are lovely, bro.
Carlos
Full
says
of love.
your wave of 3 gigs.
Wait, what?
I'm going to use the Carlos's millimeter wave node. It's like 3 gigs. That's mine. No one else will take that one. I called
Oh
it
shit. Yeah, the node.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh shit, yeah.
wave.
I don't know, man.
200 upload works just fine for me.
Jesus.
Bless you.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. It does for me too as well. Well, sort of. Not Cox though.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that sucks,
I
bro.
need to get rid of them.
Could you imagine if Cox made their own cell phone network?
Oh my god.
Horrible.
Cox
Yeah, what
Mobile.
would they call it? Blows Mobile?
Cox Mobile, bro.
Yeah, their slogan, Cox Mobile, it blows so good.
Oh yeah.
Press OK to launch Netflix. Okay. You got Netflix.
Jeez.
I gotta get a new Netflix subscription. Comcast was paying my Netflix and now I'm canceling Comcast, so they're gonna be mad. My Netflix is gonna go bye-bye tomorrow.
Oh shoot! Speaking of freaking subscriptions, I gotta go make me another iCloud account. That's how I get my Apple Music. I just make another iCloud and then subscribe, get the 3 months free of Apple Music, and just roll 3 months.
Wait, you can
Oh,
do
you
that?
off the hook, bro.
What?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Because like the iCloud accounts that I have on my iPhones, I don't have anything to it. Like I don't upload nothing to the iCloud. I don't back up any contacts. So it's just a bullshit account. So all I do is just do it to get a 3 month free trial to Apple Music, and I just use it for 90 days.
Oh damn! I need to do that. Shit.
I gotta
So,
call tomorrow. I gotta call Verizon because they're supposed to give me a discount since I have Verizon Files and Verizon Mobile. They're supposed to give me a $20 discount on the mobile.
That's dope. Oh shit, Gene's in here. I didn't even see him.
Whoa.
My bad, dude. How long were you there,
Hey,
Gene?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, man. Where you at? You in the bathroom?
Yeah, Gene is hiding in the bathroom. Oh shit, Gene pulled one of my boys' moves when he don't want to wake up his mom. He goes in the bathroom to talk on the phone. And his brother be kicking him out. His brother be like, yo, I gotta pee, man. Get the hell out the bathroom, bro. He got into the bathroom.
That's what my son does. Dude, he'll go in the bathroom for like an hour and a half talking to his friends on there. I'm like, dude, get the hell out the bathroom.
That's exactly what my boy does, Tino. I'll be cracking him up. I'm like, yo, bro, where the hell you at? In the bathroom. When you hear the echo, I'm like, oh God, bro. You stay in that bathroom.
Hey, Gene, you got towels in there? Get all the towels that you can and like put it all around the door to soundproof it. So it locks all the sound in.
Oh shit.
Just turn it into a mini studio.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right about that.
Bro.
It does sound proof.
I'm dead ass serious, man.
See, there's one of the advantages of being alone. I can talk as loud as I friggin' want to. And I can walk around naked doing it. Just there. Now you guys have that picture in your head.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, and Jake.
Yeah, man.
I told my kids that too. I told them that when they're all moved out onto college, I am walking around my house naked. That there's no fucking reason for me to make laundry at all. I'll just if I gotta go somewhere, that's the only time I'll put clothes on, then I can wash that thing when I get home. But other than
There
that,
you go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
shoot.
Free balling.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's that fool's name? From Friday, the dad. The ball jumps the dad. Whoosh.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, I forgot his name. Jesus, I forgot his name. I know what you're talking about though, bro. I forgot his name though.
Free balling. Gene, you can speak, dude. Just get towels and soundproof your bathroom.
Yeah, Gene, come on.
Yeah, he jumped out. What the hell, man?
Oh no.
Oh
Hopefully someone wasn't asking to use the bathroom.
Oh, they did add new emojis. I mean emojis. They said 100 new emojis. One with a funny face.
Now the allowed party can start. Yeah, I can. It's a free for all. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna start going after all these tech companies and all their bullshit already.
Yeah, bro.
It's funny. It is absolutely funny. I seen people over there at freaking Best Buy the other day going bananas over the Pixel 5
Yeah.
because it's affordable. That's what they kept saying. It's like, oh, it's so much cheaper. It's like it's $100 difference. The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what the heck happened there.
$100 cheaper than what, Tito?
Then like the Pixel 4.
Oh,
Because the Pixel 4 came out at $799 starting out, right? This one came at $699. It's like it's $100 difference. I mean, you know, you gotta call it for what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yo, what the hell? I'm gonna do something I forgot.
What's up, Gene? How's your Pixel 3?
Oh, it's doing great so far.
Nice.
I had some issues freezing up
Oh, really?
twice.
Talk pretty to it. Maybe they don't stop freezing on you.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be what Josh says. Maybe I can make it sexy.
Phones can be sexy. Except for
Oh God, don't let Steve hear you.
Why? Let the Hulk out.
Nah, he be saying, yo, you got issues. You need to go to the hospital. Don't need to call a doctor. I
got issues.
I was messing with him. I said some shit.
Actually, no, I do have issues. I do. I have a lot of fucking issues. But you know what? Like I'm saying, me saying the phone's sexy is not as fucking bad as actually catching someone going to bed with their phone. And I don't mean being online on their phone, but actually like getting down with their phone. Because I'm like, bro.
Oh yeah, people do that to their cars too. It's so weird.
What do you mean taking the bed with you?
Like get down with their phone. Dude. Speaking of that, I seen a dude try
Ew.
grab up on his car. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
And see, there's another reason I don't buy used phones.
Use phone to your mouth and everything with someone's ball juice on it and their mud butt.
Oh, bruh. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
All right, Jay.
See, right back at you, Wolford. Now there's an image for you.
Yeah. All right.
Image for you taking the phone to bed with you and snuggle it like a bear.
Oh God. What?
That's insane. That's crazy. That's insane.
Yo, what the hell?
Yeah, phones can be sexy just like this. This Audi I'm driving right now, sexy as fuck. It's got all the nice curves and the lines. It's just it all blend. It's all perfect. Like, bruh.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. That's just crazy. Hey, did y'all hear about that one chick, Bevelyn Beatty, getting stabbed, dude?
Who?
No.
Bevelyn Beatty. She's this black woman that she's very religious, and so she goes around and streetwise she walks the streets and she live streams and she preaches to people and whatnot. She was mostly known because she got arrested in New York when she went to Trump Tower and she started to paint over the BLM logo that they painted on the street in front of the tower, in front of the building. Yeah, she tried to cover that up with black paint, but yeah, dude, like I thought I was tripping when I seen people talk about it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then I went and I actually found the video and saw it. She got stabbed, dude.
Wow, why?
It was like she was walking around with two of her friends, and then you guys heard of the Proud Boys, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was walking with that group, and they stopped at a certain area, and they were just I forgot what they were doing. I think they were waiting for a friend to meet up with them, and so they noticed an older white guy walking by himself, and then behind him was like three teenage kids. And she had a feeling that those kids were up to no good. So when they were walking up on the old man, she walked out that way towards where the old man was and confronted the teenagers. And she was like, telling the kids to leave that man alone. She knew they were about to do something. So a fight broke out where the three teenagers, it was one guy and two girls, is what she said. And one of the girls jumped on her and grabbed her by her hair and started hitting her, and then got a hold of like a knife and like stuck her 3 times in the back.
Wow.
And
Damn.
they stabbed the old man in the neck.
Damn.
And I think they stabbed somebody else too. It was like, bro, man, what the hell's happening to this world today, dude?
Going to hell, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
You got to be careful out there now, dude. Like these kids, I don't know, man. I'm old school. Like they talk about no corporal punishment. Bullshit in my book. If that kid needs to get a couple of lickings, get them.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they're gonna do some dumb shit like this.
Yes.
No. And then they be crying like little punks in jail.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Little punks.
Dude, when I got locked up in juvie when I was 14, I got locked up in juvie because like so like Hawaii has really weird laws. This kid was intimidated by me in school because like I was mad at him because he went up like I had a business in school, okay? Like I stole packs of cigarettes from Safeway and then I was selling it on campus, right? I was selling it for like $10 a pack, dude. I was making money.
Huh.
And this kid told the VP I was actually selling like hardcore drugs. I think he said like meth or some shit like that. And I was like, what the hell? So I was gonna slap him around after school, and I caught up with him leaving campus, and I guess he was intimidated by me that when I told him to follow me, he followed me out of fear. And in the state of Hawaii, that's considered kidnapping.
What?
Yeah, I got charged with kidnapping, and
Wow.
so I was locked up in juvie waiting for trial because I pled not guilty as my PD, my public defender, told me to say, and then he went to work on a case for me. And while I was locked up in juvie, there was this kid. He was probably, I think, 10 years old, and he was charged with attempted murder because
Wow.
I guess like his family had one of those samurai swords, and his sister made him mad, and he took that and he cut her arm off.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
like
No.
I thought people were
the-
joking because like word travels, in juvie, word travels just like it does in regular prison. And so we were hearing that there was this really young kid in there with us, and he was going down for attempted murder. And then the next morning we get up, we go to chow, we go to eat, and we see this little ass kid, just go walking in there, and we're like, but he's being watched, so he has like an actual guard that follows him because like most of the people that's locked up with us is like age 13 and above, up to I think 19. He's like, I was like, what the hell? This is a young kid in here. So crazy, man, what kids do.
Wow. What the frig?
Some people are addicted to porn, sad but true. Yeah, you know who they are too. They call their mobile service provider talking about that their Netflix be buffering. Like, yeah, right.
Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but hey, it's better than being addicted to meth. So
Well, you heard
there's
about the
that.
cutie on Netflix.
I always bring that up. Hey, there's worse things to be addicted to.
Yeah, that is true though.
Well, you heard about Cutie being canned on Netflix. Did you hear about that?
I'm addicted to caffeine. I'll admit that.
No, I didn't hear about that. G.
It was a movie about
After
having
coffee.
fun with young girls,
Oh god.
What?
and they had to get rid of it.
Wow.
There's some sick SOBs in here that I just want to have a purge on. We need to have a purge. I'm like child molesters and rapists and all this BS. That fix a lot of shit, I think.
Dude, my oldest daughter believes that I was joking with her. I showed her the movie The Purge, and then
Yeah.
she was like, "Does this really happen?" I go, "Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a real holiday here in the U.S."
Oh,
Bro, she thinks there's a day for like where from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. you can go out and do whatever crime you want.
Yeah, man.
oh shit, bro! You played there big time.
It was so bad too. I
It's
was like,
like,
that's why I told them don't go to the windows at night because then they'll come in here, they'll break in the house, and they'll kill us.
Oh shit. No.
Yeah.
I'm Fred.
You imagine if they actually did that? Like, I seen a meme that said Biden was going to do that. Population control in the U.S. He's going to
oh,
invoke the
shit.
purge.
Bro, this virus is already population control. What?
I was like, man, I can only imagine though. Like, I think that's the funny thing about the movie The Purge, right? Because like the idea behind it, and if you think about what happens in that movie, it's not far fetched to know that people would actually do that if they were given the option to commit whatever crime they wanted.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know there would be people that'd be like a field day. It's like a cross between watching The Warriors from like the 1980s, that movie. People dress up in costumes and go out like spiked
Mhm.
bats and stuff and just cause mayhem.
Warriors come out to play.
Bro, that movie was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You
know.
ain't lying, bro.
But if we did have the purge, Sundar is mine. I'm going after him.
Who?
Sundar Pichai.
Oh.
Yeah, that dude. I'm going after him.
Alright.
I don't have anything against him. I just want to take his position in Google. I can make it better.
Alright.
Oh shit. Yeah, bro.
There's other people like Mark Zuckerberg. Like I would go after him not because I want to hurt him, but because I want to prove to people that he's a robot. Like he has no expression, dude. I was watching the whole thing with Congress with him, Jack Dorsey, and all them being under
Scrutiny.
it's like he tries to explain Facebook and how the algorithm on Facebook works, and I'm waiting for him. I'm like, fucking blink, man, blink, do something, raise an eyebrow, something. Fucking looks like Commander Data from freaking Star Trek.
Right?
Like, oh my god, everything with him is just
Annoying.
like, fucking blink, man. It's like Mark Zuckerberg has to be happy that in college and even in high school that like the SATs wasn't done by blinking. Could you imagine that? It's like, what does E equals MC squared stand for? Blink, one for this, blink twice for this. Like, dude, he'd fucking fail. He would not get past the first question.
So freaking true.
And the Twitter CEO, I don't know what the fuck's up with him. Is he trying to be like Grizzly Adams or what, dude? That fucking beard. I mean,
Oh, I don't know.
it's like
Maybe.
people are like, "What are you hiding, Jack Dorsey?" I'm like, I don't know. People have bionic eyes and look through that beard. There's probably a fucking midget in there too. Like, geez, and him with all his little answers. I don't know why that would be blocked. But all they have to do is re-sign into their Twitter account. Like, fuck you, dude. Block you on Twitter.
You have arrived at your destination.
Your phone internet sucks. Is it Cox? Well, that's cool, dude. No, it's so bad, man. I don't know. This world's going to shit, and I'm just like, and I don't even know what to do. Like, I tell my kids all the time because they're a little bit more worried, about things because they hear me talk about certain things, and I just tell them like to be them. Like, don't listen to the media, don't listen to the news. Do you can go after what you want in life, and hell, if you want to live outside the United States, do that. 1978 Grizzly Bear Adams. Yeah, Jack Dorsey's just something else, man. That guy's a total fool. But then again, that's big tech companies for everybody. They're trying to control a lot of things. It's crazy. Visible network is horrible. Is it really? Dial-up modem or 54K modem internet? Who, Gene? Are you saying Gene has that, Luis?
T-Mobile wouldn't even push that sometimes. I'd like on excuse me, on fast.com sometimes I'd be pushing 10 kilobits per second.
Jeez. Netflix French movie Cuties has nothing besides pedochild porn. Shame on Netflix. 11-year-old girls in a dirty. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard about that.
that's weird. But who knows what kind of agenda I mean, have you guys heard about that group of people that are attracted to young kids trying to say that it's a gender?
What?
Yeah. I think my older sister told me about it the first time I ever heard about it. I forgot what the fuck they were calling them or identifying themselves as. Um, oh shit, I can't remember the acronym they called.
Pedophiles.
Well, yeah, they are pedophiles, but they were trying to make up this non-threatening name, and it's like, no, you guys are not that. You guys are pedos. Shut the fuck up, chomos. But I mean, like, yeah, they're literally trying to say that they're maps. That's what you're saying. First, they call themselves a map, a minor attracted person, MAP. I'm like, do you mean pedophile? That's what you are. Like, you're not a map. A map is how I find my way from here to New York.
Right?
But like, yeah, they're still doing it. They're still trying to push to be identified as a gender.
See, we need a purge.
Well, if Biden actually wins, if he does win it, then I'll email him. Like, Biden,
All right.
purge. Yeah.
And that's only regular people going after, like, you know, the rapists, pedophiles, all those sick people. What should be based for?
I mean, shit. You know what? Like, to be real, one of the favorite pastimes of man is hunting. So
Yeah.
have a 24-hour hunt. Have them start out in the West Coast and then have them try to make their way to the East Coast. Lie to them too. Just be like, if you make it to the East Coast, you're safe. But when they get there, there's a guy waiting at the end, and he looks at them. He says, "Now you got to make your way back." People on the East Coast got to have a chance to hunt.
That would be me.
It just goes back and forth, man. I think that's crazy as hell.
That would be awesome.
No, because you can release some aggression on that.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just be like, fuck, I didn't get no 5G here. Bam!
Yeah, where's my... I only have low-band 5G. I'm pissed.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, well, why'd you shoot him? Well, yeah, because he's a chomo. He's a chomo, and my 5G wasn't working.
Yeah, exactly.
Random excuse. You pull up on Jack in the Box. You have an Oreo shake? We're out. The machine's broken. Oh, find another chomo. Bah!
And to make matters worse, I have an Intel modem. So I'm really pissed.
Yeah, so there you go. There goes the second hint.
Dang,
What the hell did I get hit for this time? Because I got an Intel modem, bitch.
Pissing me off. That does too. Oh my god.
This piece of crap Intel modem is your fault.
And I'm stuck with a damn thing until January of 2023. So there you go.
Yep, another hit. What that got to do with me?
So I'm like really, really pissed. You might want to stay at least 1,000 miles away from me. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't have no respect for them people.
You can't. It's not right. It's just not, man.
How they're gonna try to identify themselves as a race? Yo, I would smack the shit out of you, jackass.
They need to get smacked.
Woo! Especially me, bro. I got 3 daughters. Bro, I would backhammer DDT one of them in the concrete. Sickos.
And they are sick, dude. I honestly feel like that they have to have what Hitler has happened to him and Little Nicky. That's what's gonna happen to freaking chomos. Yeah, pick a pineapple. And,
Oh yeah, you're right. In the movie,
yeah,
Little Nicky.
yep. Get in the flask.
Mm-hmm. Get In the flies.
Right. Hold up.
Oh shit.
Oh, what up, bro? What up?
Ooh, a frozen lake to drive on.
Yeah,
Right
we'll
on.
peek around. Where's Ray at? Hang on, guys. I'm gonna jump off for a little bit, bro. Carlos just popped by.
You can just stay on longer.
Nah, I'll talk to you about some private things, but yeah, thanks y'all. Thanks for coming in.
Hey yo, Tito.
What? No, dude.
There you go, bro.
No, man, no.
Oh yeah, bro. That's what's up.
Go ahead.
I can't take this, dude. This is too much, man. Dude, you freaking! I have an AT&T line from you.
Bro, it's all good.
Wait, I missed it. What just happened?
All good,
He just threw me a
Get
freaking
your Google
picture.
Pixel 5.
Oh, there's your Pixel 5.
There you go, Tito.
True,
Congratulations.
bro. You're the homie, man. Got you, bro.
Now you can test it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me jump out there because I want to talk to Carlos privately. So,
All right, bro.
you guys take it easy.
Enjoy
Take
your
care,
Pixel,
all right,
bro.
guys?
Yeah, Pixel 5 Live. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Unbox that shit.
I will, man. I will.
All
All right,
bro.
guys.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.
All right. Later.
Later.